Beneath the pristine emerald gaslight of Trinicius, a cold rot spreads. When an empire's greatest weapon relies on a stolen secret, the deadliest blade in the dark belongs to the ally standing right beside you. Welcome to this continuation of my DireLands system-agnostic dark fantasy campaign setting. My name is Adam, and in this episode I will be exploring one of our primary adventure modules, Traitor Amongst Us. We'll break down its full 3-act structure, as well as how to integrate its 2 companion one-shots, Bounty Gone Wrong and Northern Source, into a seamless narrative. If you appreciate the development of this campaign setting or the features of other games on this channel, I'd like to invite you to consider becoming a patron on Patreon. You can even purchase tabletop role-playing games using my affiliate link in the description below. It's the year 597 AM, or after men arrived from the west. While the continent of Fallest groans under 5 decades of Witch Queen oppression, the imperial city of Trinicius shines like a jewel against the cold Ruiz mountains. Powered by the secretive Xion Order, gaslit walkways and heavy thunder pistols give the illusion of ultimate security. But beneath the surface, corrupt Triumvirate officials, street cartels, and foreign spies fight a silent war. The adventure begins in the fog-bound Weeping Willow Park. Arc Scholar Valen hires the party as off-the-book contractors to locate a missing researcher, Dr. Ilara Thorne. He can't alert the authorities without risking the seizure of their secret project, the Solar Axius, a volatile heat-capturing engine built for the naval icebreaker Briche d'Ergea. Sneaking into the Great Library of Dune, the PCs discover Dr. Thorne's office locked down. Inside, hidden under a rug, they find Void-Silt residue, a naval dress button, and her notes warning that someone is siphoning the Solar Axius's core to refine a drug. As Triumvirate cleaners and Xion acolytes swarm the district, the race to find Thorne begins. Act 2 takes the investigation into the Alchemist's Quarter and the high society military elite. At the Gilded Mortar, an apothecary named Cole identifies the Void-Silt, revealing it offers temporary false warmth and is being bought up by a naval officer. At To the Nine's tailor shop, the PCs confirm the anchor button belongs to Admiral Holton Reeve. Infiltrating the ship-naming gala at the Foster-Gare naval docks, the PCs spy on a tense meeting where Gallic spymaster Lux Verkas blackmails Admiral Reeve for the Solar Axius schematics. Below deck, in the ship's ballast tank, the party makes a horrific discovery. Dr. Thorne's body, murdered by Reeve in a drug-fueled rage when she refused to siphon more energy for his addiction. Act 3 brings a confrontation at the dry docks. Realizing the party knows the truth, Gallic's assassins move in to purge all witnesses, including Admiral Reeve. Driven by shame and withdrawal, Reeve makes a desperate last stand alongside the PCs, dying to hold off the assassins. With his final breath, he reveals the source of the Silt trade, Po True, ruins of Roquois. Before the party can escape, High Arbiter Kalen and his inquisitors emerge from the shadows. The regime covers up the scandal, declaring Reeve a martyr and seizing the blueprints. Handing the PCs a purse of 100 gold bray, Kalen delivers an ultimatum. Take the coin, follow the Silt Trail north to Pogue True, and never return. To enrich the story, you can run Bounty Gone Wrong as a side scenario before or during Act 1. Hired by Fran and Avis Breton to find their son Holston, the party investigates his disappearance into a religious street gang called the Freebirds. This scenario leads from dockside stakeouts with half-orc smugglers straight into the Freen Glade foothills. The climax puts the party in a cramped crypt where the gang leader holds Holston hostage with a blade to his throat, blinding the room with biting midges. Successfully rescuing Holston uncovers the Freebirds' drug pipeline, providing the PCs with early knowledge of Void-Silt before they ever set foot in the Great Library. The second one-shot, Northern Source, acts as a direct bridge toward the Northern Wilderness. Sent by their handler Brent Gadd to pinpoint where the Void-Silt originates, the P-Seed's lead tracks from Cole's apothecary into the spider-infested webbed woods. After piercing together torn manifests and surviving a tense tavern encounter with a Gatsu orc warlord at Sharky's Inn, the party discovers a hidden cove. There, they uncover shipping crates stamped with a four-pointed crest, confirming that the silt is being funneled directly from the ruins of Roquois across the sea, perfectly setting up the party's banishment route at the end of Act 3. These three modules weave together seamlessly. Running Bounty Gone Wrong establishes the street-level threat of Void-Silt. Traitor Amongst Us exposes how far that rot has climbed into the military high command, and Northern Source points the compass directly to your next campaign chapter in the frozen north. Will you accept the task and search for Dr. Thorne? What will the Triumvirate do once they have the Void-Silt source? Only your home campaigns can answer these questions, as the future of these DireLands are in your hands. Thank you for watching today's DireLands Fantasy Campaign Setting episode. Subscribe and ring the bell if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to click the like button and comment to let others learn about this system-agnostic, dark fantasy, tabletop role-playing game campaign setting. I would like to invite you to become a patron on Patreon, remind you that you can join my actual plays, and get $10 signing up to StartPlaying.games, and even pick up other tabletop role-playing games using my affiliate link in the description below. Thank you to creator patron Aaron Hardy and D. Robert Handy, producer patrons Dave Galindo, Joe Lyons, and HollyMac79, developer patrons Chris Androu and Sam Ruiz, and all of the YouTube members. And as always, remember, the evil spelled backwards is lib, so get out there and be evil.